You have to ask yourself, where do people get their common sense when talking about originals and fakes? Some may be funnier while lacking in originality, but some may be lacking humor when they try to be original. Let's just be glad that TVFILTHYFRANK2 isn't Neo Filthy Frank. Recently, I was scrolling through YouTube and there was something that caught my eye while I was on my phone. I didn't know whether I was dreaming or that Filthy Frank was really back. I found Filthy Frank during the end times of his channel where everything was prime, so seeing that there was a Filthy Frank Reborn video in my recommended, I clicked immediately. The video was produced very well, the acting was okay, the Frank mannerisms were there, the weird cast of characters are still there, being that he brought back Pink Guy and Chin Chin, and even created a second character, Mr. Magic Man, in his second video as Filthy Frank. I was happy? There was a small little twinge of happiness that came over me that had me singing various Pink Eye songs over the course of these last few days long before making this video. But as a YouTube fashion, they started recommending me different channels based off of the videos that I just simply click on. Some time ago, I found The Willie Mac Show, a YouTube content creator that I had seen before making various videos about other topics, and saw that there were other Filthy Frank clones because there just simply was a large hole that George Miller left when he went to go work on Joji and his musical side of his career. Neo Filthy Frank and some other various Filthy Frank clones that didn't catch my eye. But one had violently caught my attention because this Filthy Frank clone was none other than Lotus, the original Filthy Frank clone, or at least that's what she calls herself in her recently uploaded video, TVFILTHYFRANK2 Must Be Stopped, calling herself Fruit Spins and labeling Eli or TVFILTHYFRANK2 as Fruit Loops 2, and a roast to him having created a channel named TVFILTHYFRANK2 and fabricating content that Joji would have made under the guise of the character Filthy Frank. Lotus Yoshida, or Fruit Spins as she calls herself, had dropped a giant video against Eli trying to label him as an unoriginal filthy fake for him trying to revive the fandom that Joji left behind. She has very choice words for him over his overnight success, with the channel bringing him at 224 subscribers at this moment, while Lotus sits at a meager 21,000. She goes into deep context that she should completely steal someone else's ideas.
What if I did something really different? Like I created a new meme, or I come up with some really original jokes, or what if I completely steal someone's ideas?
And how that he is so unfunny, and how if he's going to steal from Filthy Frank, that he should have taken the comedy.
Homie copies everything, but the fucking humor. If you copy Frank, at least be fucking funny. I just love Frank so much. I love him. I want to be just like him. I am him. I can feel his fucking blood pumping through my heart. His breath feels so good in my lungs. Ah! Ravioli, ravioli. What's in the pocket-oli?
The video sits at 4.1k likes and 2.9 dislikes, which says something about the video and Lotus as a edgy content creator, and how the video comes off as a blatant attack on Eli's character rather than the character he's trying to portray, losing its bearings as a roast and more of a personal attack against him. I would personally think that if Lotus herself was trying to give constructive criticisms, she wouldn't label herself as a hater who can't be deleted, implying that Eli deletes hate comments and only leaves out just the positive comments, which frankly seems like a load of bull on his videos, meaning that he sifts through every comment he gets. That's illogical and would obviously be showing if people would look through his comments. He's obviously got more subscribers, a lot of viewers, and a lot of support from longtime fans of the Filthy Frank show because of the merit of what he's trying to accomplish with his fan project of continuing the Filthy Frank legacy. You don't have to agree with him or me, but you cannot disagree with the fact that he is getting more and more support because people want to see him succeed and continue on with what he has going on for himself in the channel. He caught the spark where others didn't. Lotus didn't, and neither did Neo Filthy Frank or other various Filthy Frank clones. In my own opinion, people shouldn't be gatekeeping Eli into not doing what he wants to do, especially if he is paying his own respect and honor to George himself. If you do not like his content, you can simply not watch it. If you want to voice your opinion, you can, but there is always a level of petty that you can achieve when you're just voicing the negative on something positive. Not everything in the world is or should be about you, and that's okay. We can come together in an environment and coexist. Lotus, to be honest, isn't funny to me. She flails and screams and expects a laughter track to be played over it, but in reality, she just isn't funny. She's just trying to sell herself as an original character, but heavily takes from Filthy Frank's mythos. But suddenly it's okay for her because she started doing more original ideas in her videos because she wanted to not be labeled as a Frank clone. If anyone can smell the foul air, she was ripping from his content and trying to sell it as hers. Eli isn't selling it as his. Eli is taking the character that Joji stepped down from and picked up the story like a fan fiction and continued to tell a story. A different story with old and new faces. Lotus's content isn't objectively good. It's cringy, it's stale, it leaves me with a sour look on my face because at a certain point you can't stand her voice.
Fuck! I really have to stop falling asleep at the edge of cliffs. See, even I'm feeling embarrassed. It's hard to watch this shit. The problem here is, kid, you have as much personality as a fucking BuzzFeed article. Kid, you gotta do more. Your shit's drier than J.K. Rowling's pussy. I'm straight-faced through your video. Where the fuck am I supposed to laugh? Kid, you got everything right. Except that is for being fucking funny. It's just concerning to watch. You have to be like a certain degree of fucking... You have to be a certain degree of fucking insane.
Her content is edgy, yes, but her comedy is something far from Eli's when he is in character. Lotus has originality, but she lacks so far in hilarious comedy that it's so hard to watch her fling her arms and scream at the top of her lungs that she actually looks mentally deranged. And the people agreeing with her are having the same concepts about gatekeeping, and it's sickening. The content is transformative and it brings an unexpectedly new way of doing things in Eli's perspective. Give him a chance, same as you've given Lotus, and we'll see good things in the future. I promise you. This is Attack the Start, and thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more open discussions going on in the channel. See you later. Peace.